The last time South Africa went through apartheid, they had the whole world. Michael Jackson, everybody singing, we are the world, we are the children, we are the one to make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice to make it. Everybody start sing. Stevie Wonder, everybody make song. Free South Africa. Kill President Botha. Mount a Jamaican song make about free South Africa. Yeah? But do you realize that South Africa basically is putting themselves back into apartheid? Do you realize that? Huh? Do you realize that Africa is putting themselves basically back into slavery? Do you people really realize that Africa is putting themselves back into slavery? Let me tell you all something. All of us who aspire to go to Africa, I think we need to stay where we're backside there. Trust me. I think we need to stay where we're there. Because Africa, basically right now, is selling out. They must sell out till they must sell out all themselves. Trust me. We need to just stand which part we're there. So now in South Africa, the Chinese, them basically, open up 13 police stations in South Africa. Chinese. The Chinese, them open 13 police stations in South Africa. Now, you can imagine some Chinese arrest you now. The amount of kick you go get to backside now from Chinese people that try to arrest you to rat. You know, for Kung Fu and for Karachi, I kind of sit now. Chinese people open 13 police stations in Africa. Remember, say them man can disarm people with a knife and gun, you know. Them tried to do it in Zambia. And when the Zambia people them realize now what was about to happen, the Zambia people them say, no, we don't want no Kung Fu Chinese people. We don't want no Kung Fu police. We can't fight Karachi. Okay? So then comes and try open some precinct in Zambia. And the Zambia people them say, no, we can't manage no Chinese police. Whereas when the people them realize, say, is the Chinese national them going to run the station? And there were a certain amount of requirements that the Zambian nationals need to even go into the force. It was like such, if you had dual citizenship, you could not join the force, the Chinese force. And if you're married to a foreigner, you could not join the Chinese force. So the people them say, no, we not deal with that. So them divert. So them go to South Africa, the same South Africa where everybody about free your President Mandela. And they allow them to open 13 police stations. We know hear from Melema, the man who is to give out the people in their land, Julius. We don't hear from him yet. But they were allowed to open 13 police stations. This may sound like, you know, it's not nothing to you. It's like, oh, so why are we even talking about this? May sound like I know nothing, right? But do you realize that? We're talking about just 13 police stations. Do you know that the military, the Chinese military, is placed in Africa to protect their interest? Like whenever them buy a copper mine, you know the military is placed there to protect it. You know, so anytime them buy up any asset, the military basically is there to protect it. Yeah? And you know them buying up the things them fast. So now them have police now to man. Them claim the police them are going to teach. You hear the claim now. Them claim so the police them are going to teach the Chinese citizen how to be good role models and good decent citizens. The Chinese police them, you know, are going to teach their Chinese citizens how to be disciplined citizens of Africa. Okay? But all of these things, people, is because the Chinese them buying up Africa so fast. They have to put police station, them have to station military personnel in Africa to protect their interests because they are planning a mass takeover. Because what? Because when you find out say people licky, when you find out say people greedy, when you find out say people offer your money and you're giving them the money, you're lending them money, and you know that them cannot pay you back the money, you are going to take advantage of it. So what you do? You put things in place for when them can't pay you back. They can't talk to you. You just seize properties, seize airports, seize oil field, seal copper mine, seal gold mine, seal the diamond, everything. And then them just plan a big takeover. And guess what's going to happen? Them take time bringing the food, bringing the poison food, bringing the poison food, bringing the poison food, bringing the modified food, bringing the plastic rice, bringing the plastic cabbage, bringing the plastic peas, bringing the plastic everything. So the African people, them eat and eat and eat, and them now got dead the same day when them eat it, but it's not the same day when leaf go water bottom it rotten. So the people in Africa are going to just dead out, and then Africa is just going to come in like one big Chinese colonial. And the very few people that is going to be left, it's going to be easy for the Chinese police station and the Chinese police people them to take care of those little people that leave. Because number one, them not going to have any sense. Because their brain is going to be so messed up from all of the genetic food that they're bringing into Africa. Because they have a plan. Why would they want to build 13 police stations one time? It's because they want to protect their interest. Simple as that. Them not bring it. Why would China want to go police Africa? Just do the maths, people. Why would China want to go police Africa? They claim that, oh, they're building these stations so they can train their people to be law-abiding citizens. Come on, Chinese people. Now, you ever see Chinese people in the road? Come on, man. Come on, people. Come on. But you see, we're just going about our business. Because guess what? It's in Africa. It don't have nothing to do with us. It's in Africa. Now I'm not to do it with. It's in Africa. And then it's going to transfer over to Kenya and over to Nigeria and all of these things. And that is the reason why them use religion. Religion is like the number one thing in Africa. Christianity is the number one thing right now in Africa. Not even Islam is at the forefront right now. Christianity is at the forefront. Them build one Jesus Christ statue in the middle of Nigeria, bigger than any statue ever built of Jesus. Not even one black Jesus, with one locks, Them would even say, make them put Selassie in Nigeria. Them put Jesus Christ from Rome. Why you think this is so? Because the people, they're going to be so submissive. They're going to be like, do as I say. Black people are the only set of people where people can just wind up. Them just wind you up and line you up and just shove you around like sheep. Only set of people, me never see people enjoy being sheep like so. Sheep so from a barn. And the younger said, look, listen to me. Let me tell you something. I have so much respect for white people, you see, that you cannot even fathom it. I have so much respect for white people. White people, them fight for all a vote. Look in Florida. The white people them come out and say, no, we want this white man in power. We don't want the black man in power. We want this white man in power. Me never see a set of people where does accept being sheep. Because them serve a God where tell them say they must be a sheep. White people fight for a vote. They fight for a vote. Them black road for a vote. You think they could poison the water in a white community in America? They have to do it to the black community. Donna Flint. Yeah. I'll tell you what black people fight for. Black people fight for tell you say, you go to hell. Or you go to heaven. Black people fight for tell you say, you don't know what you talk say. Me no, you don't know what you talk say. And hey boy, I'm your mother. Hey, a man tell you about your mother for just a reasoning. That way. Because the white man knows say if him person getting a power, him knows say him good. Him want him person in a, you think nothing wrong with that? Una say man. You think anything is wrong with that? The white man know who I represent him. Black people don't know who I represent them. You think you're busy with... Come on. Black people never even realize that Marcus Garvey I represent them. They did not even realize that Marcus Garvey is for them. You remember that shit. You think white people don't know who represent them? The white people them know that Donald Trump represent them. You remember that? You think I'm mad at them? You think I'm mad at them? You crazy, man. You crazy. You crazy. You crazy. You think Donald Trump would allow the Chinese them to build 13 stations in America? 13 precinct? You know mad? You know must have mad people, man. No, we're not talking, man. You don't know we're not talking. Only in Africa then could have go build 13 stations. Black people, me never see a set of people so submissive from a band. You don't realize it don't have nothing to do with God put black people into slavery though. You don't realize that now. You don't stop tell lie on God. You don't stop blame God. You don't leave God alone. You don't wicked. God put in now with slavery. Eh? You think God could put the white man into slavery? You don't see the Jews them. The Jews them say, oh, it's God put you into slavery, but you know what them say? Him have to give you something. Him have to give with them land here. In the middle of the east, in the middle of the earth. And then tell the Palestinians themselves, yo, listen to me. Me a come for food no land too. Because God did do something, but he give it back something. The black people now, oh, me a wait for go to heaven, forget it. Here the Jews them, no. Me want some land now. And every time you pay taxes, part of the money out of your tax go to support the Israelite them because them went through the Holocaust. So basically some people just pay that sacrifice for them to be the richest set of people upon the face of the earth. Black people hear them like, oh, my riches is in heaven. I'm going up there. Going up your backside. What you going to do with the money? You going to buy manna? What you going to buy, manna? Huh? What you going to do with the riches up there? Where you going to spend it on? Who is going? Where you going to get it from? You think President Donald J. Trump would allow the Chinese them to build 13 stations in America? Some of you black people should be ashamed to say something bad about Donald Trump. That man and his people, they know they have something. They got a good thing going. They fight for each other. That is what people supposed to do. Fight for each other. But no, we have some sellout people where sell we out right like this in our eyes for some stupid reason. And we think that it is good for us. This is the news. This is news from Jamaica. China is continuing to increase and diversify its investments in the Caribbean region. Confirming trends forecast in recent reports from the United Nations Economic Commission of Latin America and the Caribbean, ECLAC, Chinese companies have recently announced major diversified investment in Jamaica and St. Lucia. On July 19, the Jamaican government announced that Alpart Illumina refinery in Jamaica had been sold for US $299 million to the Chinese. Them sell the aluminum company in Jamaica to blood cleat. And is me who want to usher out? Me want me pitney them file for me to go live in America. Me want to live, me glad me a pitney in America. Me want one of them file for me. Trust me, sir, me never get one girl pregnant from me just bus. Cause me pitney that big no can file for me. I want to run away. I want anytime I go to Jamaica, I'm going for vacation in one of the Chinese hotel. But you're going to tell me now that they cannot bring the stations to Jamaica. There are not going to be any Chinese police station in Jamaica because all Jamaican people, them not answer. Jamaican people, they will riot. Riot? Riot? $299 million they sold Alpart Illumina refinery for. Okay? The minister also said that the company plans to invest another $1.5 billion US dollars to establish an industrial zone collocated with the Illumina facility, which is located in name St. Elizabeth in the south of Jamaica. The project is expected over a 4-year period to create 3,000 new jobs. But we already see them flying the Chinese them to get the jobs. Because the black people them like, yo, what is this you're paying me? They say, you can go, you can go. If you don't want money, you go. You go where you don't want money, you go, you go. Bayesian Highway. Now imagine this. Our country, Jamaica, has an highway called Bayesian Highway. Not Nanny Highway. Not Paul Bogle Highway. Not Bob Marley Highway. Bayesian Highway. Stretching some 67 kilometers, 4.6 miles north to south across Jamaica, the 600 million 4-lane highway skirts around a mountain and will eventually be lined with luxurious hotels, restaurants and bars. Lined with luxurious it will be soon lined with luxurious hotels, restaurants and bars. Chinese hotels again. Now, let us just stop right there because I can go all day with other things that they buy up. So if you invest so much into a country, aren't you gonna want to go and protect your interest with your people? So when the Chinese people know, the Chinese people them now gonna say, yo, listen to me. We already own half of Jamaica, you know. So Mr. Holness or whosoever is gonna go into power. We need to protect our interests. You think Mr. Holness can tell these people don't build any stations in Jamaica? You think they're not gonna build police stations in Jamaica? Let me tell you another thing that is going on. Because you're not sleeping. You think it's only Christian people alone asleep? The whole of Jamaica asleep. Remember me telling you that. Maybe I'm me alone down there alone wake up. Let me tell you what is going on. Let me tell you what's going on. Right and down the nose. Crime and violence in Jamaica is at the highest peak. Right now. This little country. Crime and violence. Be a shooting, man a chop, be a things are going, guns are. They just found like one whole sitting a gun, ammunition we could have killed half of Jamaica. At the port. How it got to the port, we don't know. But it got to the port. How this man in Montego Bay, these gunmen have so much guns? We don't know. But they came from outside to come to Jamaica through the ports. Okay? Because you know why? Because the government, they're gonna turn the crime up so much. So when they turn up the crime so much where people afraid to go walk a road, then they're gonna make this argument that yes, it is also important for the Chinese to help us fight crime because they have investment here in Jamaica too. So then the police gonna come and build their police stations, and the government and the people them gonna be like, well, you know what? If so much crime and violence they here and the Chinese them a help, I have no problem with the Chinese them building the stations. Earl Sterling, you are basically ignorant to what you're talking about with Akon. Akon got investment from outside forces to help build up Africa. Was it a good thing? You can decide that yes or no if you want to. Akon trying to build up Africa. And I don't see Akon invest with no other artists. Akon invest with some already billionaires to build up Africa. And these billionaires that Akon used to invest in Africa, they have something to get from it. You can't tell artists to go build up something and we don't even know what kind of returns we're gonna get on the little bit of money where we don't have. So stop point fingers from people and do some research and check valid information before you start point fingers. Okay? So big up to Akon, but Akon bring people to invest. We're already rich, have billions of dollars. So they already knew that if they invest in Africa, they have returns because they're getting resources in returns. Okay? So there you go. So stop draw wool over your eye and try come point finger per artists. Okay? Because if there were things set up in place for artists to use their money and invest, and we could be sure that we would see returns on the little bit of money where we have, I guarantee you, artists would already been involved. But we know nothing, just like the common people in Jamaica, when I have nothing. All are we common. All are we common. One thing that somehow we have a little bit more money than some. We know nothing until it don't happen. Just like how you don't know shit before it happened, as so we don't know shit. And don't forget that I was one of the men with Ziggy Marley and other entertainers who were going around and campaigning for them not to sell Goat Island to the Chinese and then put off the sale temporary. Go and look back and when I asked the opposition leader about selling Goat Island. Okay? So there you go. So bring Akon into what you want to bring Akon in and try parallel me with Akon. He ain't gonna change shit of the truth. Okay? Good. Because when the airport was being taken over the other day by the Mexican them, we knew about it after the fact. So we are not able to pool together to make anything happen. Don't you see Capleton just keep a dance, a stage show in the National Arena to feed poor people, and they locked off his show 2 o'clock. Okay? But the man that runs some fest can go until daylight. Because a white man a run it. Stop going like an idiot, my youth. I want to tell you, man. Some of you are some big idiot people, you know. When they're ready enough to come point finger upon artists now. You don't see Capleton just try to keep a show and them lock it off. The man couldn't even get to put his presentation together properly. With Barrington Levy and all of these great artists have to be running up on stage singing one line of song. Some of them just run company page so they want to contest something. When they're not even looking into the reasoning and see what we can add to the reasoning to make us better. When they just come for tear down. When they're not saying it, go look on the page. When they're not saying what me I say. But when you come on the page to dissect what me I say. Me I try show no facts, logics. As the drop out of school one. As the idiot. Okay? So now get to the meat of the matter. So what I'm showing you basically is the Chinese are able to open up police stations in South Africa because they have interest in South Africa. They have interest in all of Africa right now. They have all kind of interest that they have to protect. It's gonna be the same thing in Jamaica. It's coming. Because they are basically the Bayesian Highway. Come on, people. The Bayesian Highway. All of these highways, they're gonna have toll booths. Okay? All of them. So basically, what's gonna happen to the poor people then? Huh? That want to go from point A to point B. Huh? They're bringing in modified food. How are they allowed to bring in modified food into the country? Because the modified food is there to kill you off. To give the woman them cancer. To give the man them prostate cancer. To give you cancer in the colon. To give you cancer in the liver. And to turn you in an idiot so you can't think. Because once you start eating these plastic modified food or GMO genetically made food, it starts mess with your brain. So they're not thinking about you are going to die off in 10 years. They're thinking about 100 years. They're thinking about 100 years. Your government officials, they want the money now. So they can leave stuff for their children in 100 years so they won't be affected by what is going on. So then they turn up the crime and the violence because all of these guns get into the communities. 2.5 million people, that is supposed to be easily manned. Okay? But all of these guns going into the hands of criminals. They call them criminals. Alright, cool. So then you know what's going to happen? Then they're going to invest in the prison system. Then they're going to invest in the morgue. Come on. So the gunman are go dead and the people with the gunman, everybody are go kill off each other. Are you stupid? More guns. Chinese them investing in the morgue. You have to pay to bury your loved ones. And you have to get a certificate from the government where you have to pay for. Okay? And then they're going to have the prison to lock you up. So everything is going to be owned by who? The Chinese them are going to take over everything. Are you stupid? Come tell me about artists and Akon.